Hello producers, it's Özgün here. First of all, I gotta say, last week I was struggling with the COVID disease. I got infected and I was resting for a week. That disease is really no joke, guys. I had literally no energy to do anything, so I couldn't shoot the second part of the Bigroom Techno remix. But this week I feel a lot of better, so I decided to give it a shot and do my best on this to finish this banger. And also surprisingly, I discovered that the track that I'm making the remix or bootleg already has a remix competition on Spinning Records website, and they were giving all the stamps. So luckily now we have the original stamps of the tracks. You can just go to the Spinning Records website and find these stamps from the contest page and make your own remixes as well. And yeah, now we have the main original vocal, so it has much more quality. And other than that, we have tons of other stamps such as the pads, the risers. I didn't include all of the stamps, all of the WAV files from the contest page. I just got several of them, and as you see, I needed to cut them to the parts because the arrangement that I'm using was probably the radio mix. That's why the stamps were longer. And yeah, I just cut them and fit to our project. Now, if we need, we can use the extra sounds to even get close to the original and still keep the same vibe with the original track. And yeah, other than that, let's see what we can do to finish the track. Maybe we can take a listen before we start. And then we are gonna probably start to use the stamps and see which one are fitting to our project. And I'm gonna play it from here. Let's take a listen.
I won't change. I keep on making all the same mistakes. You can't blame me, 'cause you can't change me. Oh, you can try, but when the sun has got to kiss us goodbye, I go crazy, 'cause you can't change me, change me.
Yeah, as I remember, we just left the track from that part. We didn't work on the second drop. So first of all, I think the main drop are lacking some of the warmth because we only use the rumble and probably we need some mid synth or maybe some rolling bass to cover more frequencies on the bass. So that's why I like to use one of the Kashmir Sai bass shots. I'm gonna route it to here. Let's give it some sidechain. Probably we can just get a loop and do it like that. But of course, we gotta cut low frequencies, and I'm gonna just get rid of a little bit of highs, a little bit of mids. In this kind of techno tracks, you definitely don't need that much high frequencies on a bass. But yeah, we can always use bass to cover the mid frequencies. So now let's copy paste it till full drop. And maybe I can just use Camel Crusher to give a little bit crisp and saturation to the bass. And let's mix the volume. I think it sounds pretty decent and we can just use the main bass like that. Now let's take a look how the drop vibe become. Okay, that's pretty decent. And the next thing I was thinking is about these drop fills. Maybe I can just replace them like that. So the big fills maybe can stay on the middle of the drop and the ending of the drop. I think that would make much more sense if I just reposition them like that. And let me copy this post-drop filter in end of the drop as well. Okay, that sounds pretty decent. And as I realized, the original track starts with like that, like it starts with the low octave and then it's go to the high octave. Maybe we can just do the same. Let's try how it's gonna become. So it was starting with the low octave and then going to the high. And if we do that, we probably need to copy to the build-up as well, the same stuff. Yeah, I loved. Let's keep it like that for now. And the next thing we should do is the post-drop part. So in the original track, we got some LFO downer. And I think we even have the same sound in the stems. So we got something like that, some downer sound. So I was thinking maybe we can do something similar, but instead using the stem, we can just use our drop lead. So it should be something like that. I'm gonna get the last note and let's make it unique. And in here, I'm gonna clone the serum, paste the Midi, but longer. And in here, we gotta give it really sustain whatever we have. So I'm gonna make sure it sustains when I just hold the note. And I'm gonna hold it with the same length as my LFO section. Now I'm gonna consolidate this track like that without the insert FX. And we are gonna add a new pattern, call it LFO. And we will just drag drop the rendered file to the channel rack. Okay, now I'm gonna send it to the lead channel. The reason I'm dropping to the channel rack to get the LFO settings, because if you don't do that, if you just keep it on the playlist, it doesn't have. But if you just drag drop it to the channel rack, it becomes a new sample. And the new sample contains, let's find it, the LFO section in here. All I'm gonna do is hold a note, which should be the C5, because that's the default key, default octave for the sampler. And I'm gonna go to the LFO section and let's do something like that. Let's automate the speed. We don't need this anymore and that anymore. So yeah, now we got really cool effect. Maybe we can filter it out. And let's see how it's gonna sound after drop. Yeah, I think it's pretty decent. Maybe we can give some flanger, maybe a little bit of delay. But I think that...
Keep on making all the same mistakes. I won't change. I keep on making all the same mistakes. You can't blame me, 'cause you...
So let's go check the stamps that we have. Maybe we can just put several sounds to our original track. Let's check what the Predrop Fill they have. Maybe we can just use the one that the original track has. Yeah, why not? Let's keep this one. Okay, I'm gonna use that one and I'm gonna check what is this sound. Just a big snare. I'm not sure if we're gonna use it, but yeah, let's just delete them. Now I'm gonna bring this extra lead to the drop. Maybe we can just use this one beneath our drop leads to give it more richness. I'm just sending the sounds to the same channel as my drop leads, so they will glue better. I'm not gonna use it, that present anyway. So I don't care if it already has delay reverb itself. Just gonna hear to support the channels. Okay, other than that, let's check the stems and let's get the FX risers. Why not? Let's hear how they sound. So definitely we can use the risers, and to keep the things more simple, I'm gonna copy paste first drop FX like that to the second drop. And yeah, the FX are, I think they fit pretty nicely. And let's check the other channels. The claps, let's see which clap are better, fitting better to the vibe. Ours or the original one? So I'm not gonna stretch the claps. I'm just gonna use them as they are. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use both of them at the same time. So it would be a nice layering. And as I see the second build up, the original stems got some claps as well. Should we use it as they did? So as you see now, I'm already making the second drop without even listening and thinking about it. I think this is the best thing to make a remix. Once you have, especially if you have the stems like that, everything is so much easier. I revert to tempo, so I need to make it back so I can see where the claps are. They place it like that. So now I'm just trying if it's gonna become better. Still, I like to use the ones that I already prepared without the pitch, so we don't lose any quality on the samples. And let's copy the drop fills as well. And also the drop kick bass filter. Maybe it's easier if I just copy paste like that. I'm checking what else we have, what other sounds do we have. So we have to copy the automations that we use in the first drop for the main drop leads. I'm gonna copy them like that. So there will be more drums probably, but for now I'm just gonna make them like a mirror. I'm copying, pasting everything like that. And since the vocal stems got some FX tails on the drop, it's best if we just give them some sidechain. But I think we can just keep it like 40% or something. We don't need to go crazy. And I'm gonna just route the sidechain automation to the sidechain main here. The next thing I'm gonna check is the pads. We had a pad, but maybe we can just use the one that the original track has. Let's route the pads to mixer. And again, as you see, it has some pads on the second drop. So that's why I'm gonna give it sidechain and also just link it to the sidechain automation so we don't get sidechain when there is no kick. I think this sound is the same as I use in the break. Yeah, it's like literally the same. Okay, let's keep it on the drop. Okay, let's go back to the stems. Let's see the hi-hats. Maybe we can just use them in our drop. We literally have the same kind of hi-hats, like the offbeat hat, the rolling hat. Probably I'm gonna skip the hi-hats. We have their equivalent, so we don't need to double use the same vibe of sounds. So we have the original leads in here, and I don't think to use it. And I think I'm missing a Midi. Let's double check. here. Just goes some up note. But I feel like that note is a little bit too high. So I'm gonna check what else I can use. We have some vocal effects in here. Let's hear how they sound. Maybe I can just directly place it somewhere around here.
You can try.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Just a reverse vocal. And we have these synth risers. Probably we can use them as well. But if you want to use it again on the drop, we need to give it some sidechain, and that's why it's best to send it to some mixer channel and quickly just set up some sidechain filter. And let's make those automations unique. So we can fix it like I'm not sure if I like to use it. I'm just testing it and checking the vibe. Yeah, probably I'm gonna skip this sound. What is this?
You can
Yeah, we can use this one because it's good to have some more background stuff in the break section. And other than that, I think we are done. We have some heartbeat sound in here. Let's try to use it if it works.
You can change me. Oh, you can fly, but when the sun has got to kiss us goodbye, I go crazy. 'Cause you can't change me, change me,
Yeah, I'm pretty enjoying how it sounds so far. We probably need some respace, some bass on the build up. Let me quickly make one by just holding a F note to here. But I just don't like it to be loud. So I feel like we need some synth, some plucky synth that can carry and give more variation to the second break. And I have this sound from İlkay Sancan sample pack. It's a really soft plug sound. Probably we can use it somewhere around here. So it's C sharp, let's make it F. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think it's pretty decent and fit nicely to the drop. So I'm gonna sidechain it because I'm using it on the drop as well. And I like to copy some delay reverb to make it even like glue better with the rest of the elements. And let's filter it out when we are going to the build-up. And probably I'm gonna start the second drop with high octave to start it with more energy. And probably I can even use the leads in higher octave in the build-up. Okay, now I'm gonna merge the lead channels. And maybe I can just clone here and try to come up with some lead variation. And I like to give the ARP just a little bit sidechain when we are introducing some rhythmic feeling on the second break. So we have these extra synth shots. Let's see if they work in our track as well. And yeah, probably if we can duplicate the lead first and then make it like 1 octave higher, just like we did on the previous track, it would be better. So yeah, let's check the drop extra synth if they work in our case. Yeah, I'm pretty much enjoying how everything sounds. And now I'm gonna just write the outro. And after that, we will have the full finished arrangement and we can finally listen how the full idea sounds like. For the outro, we definitely need to copy the drop kick bass. And as I remember, there's some hi-hat intro channel. Maybe we can just use it on the intro as well, intro and outro as well. Or should we stick with the ones that we already have? And for the intro, I'm gonna do the same, but this time it's going to be just reversed. So first, let's copy them like that. Then we will just move them like the symmetrical. And definitely I don't like to start the track with like the full kick and bass. I like to have some filter.
keep on making all the same mistakes.
And the trick with the intro and outro is definitely to use some sounds from the drop itself, such as maybe the pad that contains some high frequencies like that. And other than that, as I remember, we have the vocal FX. So probably it's best if we can just use the vocal FX in the intro as well, just we did in the outro.
Keep on making all the same mistakes. You can't blame me, 'cause you can't change me. Oh, you can try, but when the sun is got to kiss us goodbye, I go crazy, 'cause you can't change me, change me, yeah.
And I think we can use the drop extra synth also in the intro.
Keep on making all the same mistakes. You can't blame. Keep on making all the same mistakes.
And probably it's best if we can just record a vocal tail.
I won't. Keep on making all the same mistakes. You can't blame me, 'cause you can't change me.
So I'm gonna just cut a little bit of low frequencies from the drop shots. And I like to give it a little bit of delay. And I like to give it a bit of reverb.
Keep on making all the same mistakes. You can't blame me, 'cause you can't change me. Oh, you can try, but when the sun is got to kiss us goodbye, I go crazy, 'cause you can't change me, change me,
sounds pretty decent. The high note is a little bit too high. Maybe I can just quickly set up some filter to there. And yeah guys, now we have the full arrangement from intro to outro, and I think the track is finished. Since I'm really sick because of the corona, I cannot proceed more than this. But I think that's totally enough for the sake of this tutorial. I hope you can learn something from it. And please let me know what you think about the track. Should I release it once I get better? Yeah, just please let me know your opinions about it. And today that was it guys. I hope you can apply this to your own productions as well. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Bye bye.